Venkataramana, Venkataramana, Sankataharana, Sitarama, Radhe Shama, Jaya Jaya Arati, Gauri Manohara, Gauri Manohara, Savani Shankara, Samba Sada Shiva, Uma Maheshwara. Sato-ma Satgamaya, Tamaso-ma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om lead us thou, God, from unreal to the real, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namaste.
Welcome to Yoga for Health, Happiness, and Liberation. I'm Meeta Gajjar, and this is my father, Bharat Gajjar. We're so happy you could join us today. The first thing I'd like to do is read from the Ananda Gita. This is the essence of the Gita. The Atman is immortal. Abandon desire. Do selfless service. Meditate on Him. Recognize Him. Cultivate divine virtues. Balance the mind in Devandas. Do total self-surrender. You will attain Him. O Guru Dev, O indweller of my heart, please instruct me on the Gita. Swami Sivananda replied, there is an eternal, all-pervading, immortal soul, or Atman. It abides in the chambers of the heart. It is not slain even when the body is slaughtered. If you abandon all desires, if you are satisfied in the self alone, if you are free from passion, fear, and anger, and all sorts of attachments, you will attain equipoise and enjoy the eternal bliss of the soul. Thy business is with action only, never with its fruits. So let not the fruits of action be thy motive, nor be thou to inaction attached. He who abandons all desires and who is free from yearnings, who is without egoism, mindness, he attains eternal peace. The delights that are contact-born are verily wombs of pain, for they have a beginning and an end. Not in them rejoice the wise. Sit on Padma Asana or Siddha's Asana or Sukha Asana. Keep the head, neck, and the trunk in a straight line. Close your eyes. Withdraw the senses. Fix the mind on the space between the eyebrows. Little by little attain tranquility. Make the mind dwell on the Atman. Do not think of anything. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer, whatever you give, austerity you do it as an offering unto the Lord. The Lord is the Himalayas. He is the Ganga. He is the Asvata tree. He is the mind. He is the Sanskara. He is Om. He is time. He is the gambling of the cheat also. Arjuna praises the Lord, neither source, nor middle, nor end. Unnumbered arms, the sun and the moon, thine eyes. I see thy face as sacrificial fire, blazing with splendor, illuminating the worlds. He who bears no ill will to any being is friendly and compassionate, without attachment and egoism, balanced in pleasure and pain and forgiving, is dear to the Lord. Humility, unpretentiousness, harmlessness, forgiveness, service of the teachers, purity, steadfastness, self-control, all these divine virtues pave the way for the attainment of wisdom. He who is balanced in pleasure and pain, self-reliant, to whom a lump of earth, a piece of stone, and gold are alike, who loves alike his friends and foes, firm alike in censure and in praise, he is said to have crossed over the dualities. He is a gunatitva. This samsara is the tree with roots above and branches below. The leaves of the tree are hymns. The objects of the senses are its body. It is nourished by the qualities of gunas. Cut it by the unanswering weapon of non-attachment and attain immortality. Fearlessness, cleanliness of life, steadfastness in the yoga practice, charity, self-restraint, sacrifice, study of the scriptures, austerity, straightforwardness, etc. are the divine qualities. The food which increases vitality, energy, vigor, joy, and cheerfulness is sattvic. The food that is bitter, saline, too hot, pungent, dry, and burning is rajasic, and which is stale, corrupt, and unclean is tamasic. Merge your mind with the Lord. Become his devotee. Sacrifice everything unto him. Prostrate before him, you will surely attain him. Abandoning all duties, go unto the Lord alone for shelter. Sorrow not. He will liberate you from all sins. Wherever is Krishna, wisdom, yogis, Lord, wherever is Partha, devotion, the archer, there exists prosperity, victory, and happiness.
That was a message. That was a message from Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. And now Meeta is going to read a recently, only last week, a magazine report came out on yoga, basically meditation, what meditation offers. So Meeta, would you read that, please?
Yes, this is from News India Times from January 19th, 1996. The article is called Meditation May Cut Healthcare Cost. Washington, a stress-reducing transcendental meditation program significantly reduced medical expenses of people practicing the technique, according to the study published in this month's issue of American Journal of Health Promotion. These findings are intriguing because this is one of the first studies to show a consistent long-term reduction in medical care costs. Concluded Stephen Hills, PhD, co-author of the study and director of the Statistical Consulting Center, University of Iowa. The retrospective study, which inferred that TM could result in a 5 to 7% annual reduction in healthcare costs for up to 7 years, evaluated 677 people enrolled in a provincial insurance program in Quebec who practiced the TM technique. Researchers monitored government payments to physicians who were treating the people for 3 years before they started the TM technique, and up to 7 years after they learned the practice. Payments were adjusted for aging and other yearly variables, including inflation. The statement released by the Maharishi University of Management stated, according to the statement, there has been extensive, well-controlled research published in leading scientific journals showing that TM is highly effective in reducing physical and mental stress. Studies have shown that TM reduced high blood pressure. It pointed out, so it is not a surprise then to find that people who practice the technique see doctors less often and incur lower medical costs, the author of the study concluded.
Thank you, Meeta. That was meditation. How wonderful it is. And if you learn to practice meditation, now, Sivananda meditation is slightly different, but they all about the same. There's not that much difference. Yes, there is a difference. There is a Buddhist meditation, there's a Hindu meditation, and this Maharishi, also a Hindu meditation, with slight difference. But you have to learn that, and once you practice, you will have the benefits. Now, there is a Gujarati proverb. In India, there is a state of Gujarat. It says, Fayo te dayo. A person who is successful is wise. So who is wise, who is successful? If you think it's very wise, but you fail all the time, that's not wise person. Wise person is wise because he is successful. I'll tell you one thing. One time I used to play tennis when I was a young boy, and my father, so there was a tournament. And I started winning. And then at one point I started losing, and I lost the whole game, and the whole set, and the whole game. So my father said, what happened to you? How come you changed? I said, well, I decided to change. My father said, a winner don't change the game. Only the losers change the game. I said, oh, gee, now you're telling me. So I was winning, and I said, well, let's change the game. And as soon as I changed the game, the other guy took over, and I lost the game. Now, if you are happy, contented, sleep wonderfully, you have no tension, you don't need yoga. You don't need all the stuff. But if you are miserable, you don't sleep, you have a lot of tension, you need this. Because bottom line counts. Bottom line is, are you happy? Are you tension-free? Are you sleeping well? Are you contented? If you have all these things, you're fine. You don't need all this stuff. But if you're not, you better change. Only the loser changes the game. The winner don't change the game. Now, suppose you're playing a tennis. Now I used to play tennis. Now, if you are very tense, and when ball is coming, and you try to hit, you're not going to hit that ball very strongly. You know why? Because you're tense. But if you want to really hit the ball real good, you have to remain relaxed and very alert. And when a ball comes, you hit, and you will have all the energy to hit the ball, and that will be a great shot. You see? Because you are relaxed. Now, in life, you are tense. You cannot sleep well. How can you be successful? You cannot be successful. Instead of having 7 hours sleep, you will need 9 hours, 10 hours sleep because you're so tense. When you are tense, you lose a lot of energy. If you are tense and have all this tension, it's going to affect your health. No question about that. And if you say, oh, my philosophy is great, but at the end you feel like hell, what good is that philosophy? What good is that living? You say, my way of living is wonderful. How do you feel? Are you contented? Are you happy? If you're not, change. Just look at the light, a ray of light coming, and you put a piece of paper. It will not burn. But if you take all the lights and put into one place, all the energy will come into one. And put a paper will burn. Why it will burn? Because you are gathering all that energy into one spot. That's called Dhyana. That's called meditation. Meditation means putting all that energy into one spot and shift. That's called meditation. Now, this is, you pray to God, it's great, you know. You talking to God, but the meditation is listening. You're coming in. And at one point, drop the mind. And once you drop the mind, the heart opens up. The heart never opens up. You never. And let me explain how this thing goes. Meditation brings siddhi. Siddhi means power. It brings shakti. It's mother power. No manpower. Manpower no good. It's mother power. Powerful. Because she has love. And without love, nothing happens. But meditation brings all these things. Power. Siddhi. Huh? If you want to know the siddhi, the yogic power, there is read the book, Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahans Yogananda, a great yogi who has written this book. Read. It's available all over, very popular book. Read that and you will find out all about yoga, meditation, and so forth. When a yogi do sadhana, spiritual practice, he or she gets tremendous power. They walk on the water. Some yogis walk on the water. You think it's not true? It's true. They can live without air. They put the yogis in the ground and close the earth, and they bring them out. They're still alive. It's true. They live without food for a long time. They meditate and close the whole thing. There is a Swami in Pennsylvania. His name is Swami Rama. He stops his heart and starts again. And he called all the doctors and watch, and it is in the encyclopedia. He stopped his heart and start again. You don't believe it? Check it out. My father one time, he had a friend, he lost a pearl necklace. We couldn't find it. Then he said, there is a yogi. So he went, said, let's go see him. So he went and said, but this yogi, he was a Swami too. So he said, Swamiji, I lost my necklace, pearl necklace. Now these yogis can see in a 1 mile radius. So he closed his eyes, meditate a minute. He said, it is right behind your drawer. Thank you, thank you. They went home. And this is, I know, because I was there. And he pulled the drawer, and it was right behind the drawer. And this is not just I saw. Now, my Swami, Swami Sivananda, as student, Swami vishnu-devananda. He is the student of my guru. He is my guru, Swami vishnu-devananda. Now, one time, I took my children, Meeta and my son Ajay, and we were at Wilmington. And my wife went for the first time. And Swamiji only said, hello Mataji. Mataji means mother. How are you, mother? He called everybody mother. All women to him was mother. So she said, fine. That's all he talked. Now he meditated. Now she never cried. I never saw her cry. When we were leaving the ashram after 1 week, she was crying. I said, what's happening? She said, I don't want to go. I feel so much love. I hate to leave this place. Look, power of meditation. Eh? I said, listen, I give you so much. I love you. Your love is a little bit. No power. No power. Then I said, oh my God, meditation really brings power. And my wife, once in a while, when she gets a little upset, she'll say, you don't love me. I said, what do you mean I don't love you? I give you this car, you got this house. You say you want this kind of house, I give you this kind of house. How come? You see, women are very love conscious. Men are not. So I said, I'll give you all these things. What you want? She said, you don't love me. I didn't know what she really meant. Then I said, I better do meditation or something. Look at the Swamiji. He didn't even say anything. And here, so much love was passing on from him. So I stopped meditating. I kept meditating. So before I went to work, I would get up, meditate half an hour. And a couple of times she would wake up and she would say, she would open her eyes and she said, I feel so much love from you. And I don't know anything. I'm just sitting here. I was loving God. I didn't love her either. I wasn't loving her. I was loving God. But when you love God, you love everybody. And she bliss out. And here I'm trying so hard. Oh, do I do this? Oh, what do you want it? I do this. And she said, see the power of meditation. I couldn't believe it. I said, you're not kidding me. She said, no, I'm not kidding you. I experienced so much love. I said, oh my God, this meditation is wonderful. Now, if your husband not loving you, you know husband, start meditation. All these things. And I'm not kidding you. I thought, gee, this women, how can I love her? I'm loving as much as I can. But that was not reaching. Love was not reaching. So, that's the power of meditation. So, let me tell you a beautiful story. And this is, when you do meditation, you get psychic power. And if you get attached to the power, that's bad news. And let me tell you a golden brick. Beautiful, beautiful story from India. It's a Hindu story. Let me tell you. In India, when a king has daughter, and she's so beautiful, so much power, all these guys after her. She does not know which really loves her. So, this girl said, okay, I'm going to have a game. Whoever is a winner, I will marry that guy. She said, okay, you start running from here. 1 mile ahead, she started running. And she said, you catch me, I'll marry you. All these guys lined up. Now, when a girl is beautiful, she has a problem. Because all the guys want her. Okay? Now, anyway, here she started running. But before running, she dropped a golden brick. And this guy running, and he saw this beautiful golden brick. He picked it up. Then she ran further and put another golden brick. He picked up another one. And third one, he got so heavy, he could not catch her. The psychic power is like golden brick. God throws you power. And once you got caught in the power, God says, so long, baby. You are stuck in the material world with the power. You want to use the power to make money, you are finished. You are finished. All these guys have, wow, all this water. And he gives wonderful speech, everybody come. And he got stuck with the power and the money. God says, you got caught, baby. Psychic power, God will throw golden brick at you. And once you get the golden brick, you can pick it up, you're finished. Now suppose the guy really loves her. He does not touch the golden brick and go after her. And once he will catch her, she will marry him. All her golden bricks are his. But once you catch this brick, which she throws you, you are caught and you lose her. God is like that. God says, you come, and you start running, and God will throw psychic powers. And you use the psychic powers to make money and get more people to get in your church, in your temple. You are stuck. You are finished. At the time of Jesus, so few did so much. Now so many can do so little. Too much money. Too much power, too much golden bricks. And you get stuck. And your message will not go through. Nobody listening. Eh? All these guys talking. Who's listening? I'm not hurting your feeling. I'm not trying to hurt your feeling. I'm just telling you the truth. That golden brick you must not touch. Remain humble and be God conscious only. And once you are only God conscious, whatever power God gives you, you don't touch. Because it's not yours. God is trying to tempt you with the power. And once you catch the power, you are finished. Like that young man wants to get her, but she wants the golden brick. God throws all kind of golden bricks at you. Don't touch it. Don't take it. So that is the game is. So don't get caught in this Maya. This world is Maya. It's illusion. And once you get caught in the illusion, in the lust, in the money power, in the power game, in the psychic game, you are finished. So, just love the Lord. Lord Krishna says, come to me alone. Come to me alone. And just surrender to the Lord. If you have attention, if you have faith in the Lord, all tension will disappear. All tension will disappear because you have faith in the Lord. That's all you need.
The Sivananda Yoga Center, 2307 Baynard Boulevard, located at 2307 Baynard Boulevard, the Sivananda Yoga Center. Yoga classes are available. The first class is free. Also at the Sivananda Yoga Center, the following programs are free. On Sunday night, Hatha Yoga classes are offered from 5 o'clock to 6:30 p.m., followed by satsang, a meditation group meeting from 7:15 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. on a donation basis. Bharat's yoga classes will be starting on January 29th from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. at the Sivananda Yoga Center, 2307 Baynard Boulevard, Wilmington, Delaware, 19802. For $60, the classes are 2 hours each, and there are 7 classes altogether. If you like this program, Yoga for Health, Happiness, and Liberation, please send your generous donations to the Sivananda Yoga Center, 2307 Baynard Boulevard, Wilmington, Delaware, 19802.
sato ma satgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead us thou, O God, from unreal to the real, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. Om Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tassat. Namaste. I'd like to give my humble respect to Divine Mother. And today, before we start today's subject, I like to read from Swami Sivananda, saint, a Hindu saint from India, and he is transcendental, he is international, and this is what his subject in Ananda Gita, which he wrote. He talked about religion. He said religion unites the individual soul with the supreme soul. Paramatma. Paramatma means big soul is God. Jivatma, little God, soul. Same, it's the same. And it unites the two. Real religion is self-realization. That means know who you are. So once you know who you are one with the super soul, Paramatma. Essentials of all religions are the same. He said all religions says the same nice things. Love everyone, truth and everything. So essentially all religions are the same. And we must respect all of them. Different religions are essential. Universal religion is love. If there is only one religion above all religion, he says religion of love. That's all. So if you love everyone as the supreme religion. Moksha Priya, that is a student asking this question. Oh, adorable Swamiji. Swami is a monk. Hindu monk is called Swami. Speak to me on religion. And Swami Sivananda said, Oh Moksha Priya, oh student, religion shows the way to the self-realization and eternal life of Brahman. Brahman means Lord without form. It's called Brahman. So Parabrahma is the super Lord, has no form, and it is beyond this material world. Beloved aspirant, religion unites the individual soul with the super soul, the Paramatma. So Jivatma becomes one with Paramatma. Real religion, O Moksha Priya, is about mind and senses. Real religion teaches you the self-realization. So it teaches you who you are and what is all about you. You are spirit soul, part of God, divine bliss, joy forever. That's what you are. But in this body, you get stuck, and in Maya, you forget who you are. So what is the objective of religion? To make you aware that you are part of God. You are part of Brahman. You are divine bliss, joy forever. Know that life without religion, O Jignasu, is their waste, and it is real death of a person, because you are not aware of this Lord, not aware of this super soul, and we are all part and parcel of the divine being. O Moksha Priya, the fundamentals of essential of all religions are the same. Nonetheless, the rituals are different. How you go about it is different, but they're all the same. Each religion, O seeker, after enunciation is suitable to that particular man who is in a particular state of evolution. Different religions are therefore essential. All human beings are at different level of consciousness. So you cannot have same religion for everybody. So it is okay. to have different religions, because that makes this world a wonderful place to be, because we are all leads to the same Lord. Now, O Moksha Priya, the universal religion is the religion of the heart or the love, religion of Vedanta or oneness. Vedanta, the old Hindu scriptures are called Vedantas, Vedas, which teaches you we are all one. That's it, period. Everything is Om. There is no duality. So when you get into duality, that breaks down the supreme idea of oneness. O Dhyatmic hero, every religion teaches there is one eternal, all-pervading, immortal, omnipresent, omniscient, omnipresent, self-illuminous, timeless, spaceless, formless, birthless, deathless, all beautiful, all peaceful, supreme being. That is God. See, God is all these things, eternal, loving. So, everybody's God is the same God. God is only one. You can have different religion, different names. In a lower level of consciousness, you have different names. But essentially, it is beyond all names. So all names is one Lord. Purify your heart. Master Sivananda says, purify your heart. Never hurt other feelings. If you hurt somebody, it is not good to do. Do not kill any creature. He says, don't kill any creature. Be pure. Observe celibacy. Too much sexual activity ruins your spirituality. So keep away from. This is his message. Be generous. Be merciful. Be charitable. Forgive the mistakes of others. Be tolerant. Control the senses and the mind. Control your mind. Just don't let it go wild, he says. Concentrate, meditate, and attain God realization. You must take some time during your time for a little prayer, a little meditation, and thinking about the Lord. It's very, very important thing, he says. Then alone, O Moksha Priya, can you be ever beautiful and peaceful? So if you want to be peaceful, know yourself, realize the Lord, and when you do that, you will come to receive the peace in your heart, in your mind. Today, my subject is very beautiful subject, and each and every one of you has this always a problem. It's called Nindra Yoga. Yoga of the deep sleep. If you want to, so here it is. To be healthy, one needs to sleep good 7 or 10 hours deep sleep with very little or very little dream. If you cannot sleep properly, okay, what you will have? Problem. In deep sleep, understand undesirable things are these 4 things. What are the 4 things? Tossing and turning for a long time. You cannot go to sleep. You're tossing and turning and things. Number 2, need sleep. You need to have some pills to sleep. Sleeping pills. Now that is not desirable. Sleeping with nightmares. You get up right in the middle. Bad dream. Now, that's a shocker. You wake up and then you sweat. So this is not desirable. Sleepless night. You wake up so many times, you cannot sleep. Even the sleeping pills will not work. So if anybody goes through this condition, it is good sleep after it heals your body and it gives you extra energy. So if you sleep well, you will have extra energy and you will be healing. But if you cannot sleep, what you will have? No energy and frustration, and it's a painful experience. Know that sleeping is not voluntary. It is involuntary. You have no control. When a sleep comes, it comes. So you cannot say, I want to go to sleep now. Sleep will not say, hey, forget it. You have to drop it. You have to drop it. Now, that is the whole thing. Sleep comes on its own. So remember that. So disturbed mind, disturbed sleep, meditate helps ones to control the sleeping. So what is the whole problem? The mind cannot detach from material world. Constant thoughts keep coming. And you cannot stop. You cannot stop, you cannot go to sleep either. Meditate helps ones to get better sleep. And no question about that. Because meditate will teach you how to control your thought process. Ever since I started meditation, my sleeping is getting better and better. So I've been practicing 20 years now. Now, anytime I want to go to sleep, it takes me 1 second. I put my head, I'm gone. But I prepare myself. Now just listen very carefully. When my wife was alive, I used to tell her, let's talk everything, but when I go to bed, when I'm going, don't talk to me, please. Then if you have, remember, we'll talk tomorrow. What I usually do now, my bedroom is upstairs. So when I start going upstairs to go to bed, finish. I stop thinking. You have to cut short. Detach from all material thoughts. And then I go upstairs, I brush my teeth, get ready, I go in a bed, and only thought is no thought. Just Om. I take inhalation, exhalation, put my head on a pillow, I'm gone. That's it, 1 second. You have to drop that connection. Now, suppose if you cannot sleep, so what can you do? Just sleep, put your head on your pillow and say, Lord, I'm yours. I have worked very hard all day. Now, if I wake up, we'll continue. I'm gone. Please help me. So if you ask the Lord for the help, help comes. Because that's your prayer. You're requesting, Lord, to help you. The Guru will come and help you. Only thing and still you have a problem, inhalation, Om, exhalation, Om, keep doing. Stop the mind going on in a big round and round. Stop. And just, once you stop the mind, now this chanting, inhalation, Om, exhalation, Om, if you don't get bored or bliss out, or you will be so bored, you fall asleep because you're so bored. Bored is chanting, Om, Om. Now you don't have to count sheep. That's stupid thing. How do you want to go to sleep? That's no good. What you need to do is to cut it out. This, your connection with material world, now especially when you get very angry, you got problem. So calm down, have a little short meditation, a little prayer. Say, Lord, I am yours. I want to go to bed. If I wake up, we'll continue. Okay. And when you go to bed, just make sure you don't think. Detachment is the name of the game. Detach yourself with the material world. Then you can sleep. Now, some people take drugs and all these things. It's no good. If you take drugs, next day you will have less energy and your body is a mess. So it's not a good thing to do. Now, remember, this last life you had desires. And remember, God gives you whatever you ask, Lord. If you have a desire to be on this earth again, the last life you had a desire to be here, that's why you are here in this material world. That was your desire. You didn't want to go to somewhere. You wanted to come back. So this life is like a dream. No question about that. You wanted this dream, you got it. And then you have this desire which is not fulfilled in this life. You have subconscious desires which cannot be fulfilled. Then you have a dream at night. So you can fulfill your desires. God, Lord you have to fulfill your desires. If you have desires and you cannot fulfill, you go crazy. So you have a dream. So God gives you this dream. It's another dream. So you are, now if you meditate, if you keep meditating, you will reach to your subconscious, chitta, the subconscious level, and destroy these useless desires. If you have a goal, fine. Trying to reach the goal, but don't worry. You will get what you deserve. God will give you whatever you deserve. God will not give you any more than you deserve. So how you deserve? Be good, do good. Swami Sivananda said very clearly, serve your family, love, give, purify, meditate and realize, and only message, all his teaching, be good, do good. It's whole philosophy in this thing. Swami Sivananda did not say love, serve. No. Hindu people don't say love first. First serve. If you serve, love is there. Love without serving, it is selfish. I just love, fine. But real love starts when you serve. So the key is, if you really love your family, serve. If you love your wife, serve. If you love your husband, serve. Then love is right there. Without serving, love is not there. God gives you whatever you want, so remember that. And if you have desires to be here on this earth again, when you die, you will be back again. That's all it is. Because you want that. And God says, oh, He wants it, fine. Why are you here on this earth? Because you wanted to be away from the Lord. And you want to be in this material world. That's why you are here. Why you are here? He didn't send you. You want to be here. And you want to come back again? You just say, I want to be here. Now, if you want to go have a nice sleep, what you going to do? Lord, I want to have just fine sleep. Fine. Lord says, you will. Because you really want it. You pray. You ask the Lord to help you. He said, okay, you sleep like a baby. No question about that. Try this thing. And if you cannot sleep, you know you're not doing it right. If you are miserable, tossing and turning, what kind of living is that? If you have no peace of mind, can you be happy? No. Can you experience love? No. You cannot experience love if you are mentally disturbed. So bring peace. All the material things, again, you are not satisfied. You're completely, I want more. So constantly craving for more. Now you can crave, but you say, I'm satisfied. Thank you, Lord. All things you have given me. Now, I like to have a little extra. Fine, keep trying. And if you deserve, you get it. If you don't deserve, no one's going to get it. Meditation is the answer to all these things because meditation reaches your subconscious level. Now remember, prayer is talking to the Lord. So it is a mind is used. But in meditation, mind must be destroyed. Mind must stop. And then meditation goes deep in your spirit, knowing who you are. And more you go, that is a process of experiencing love. So meditation is a process of experiencing love without anybody loving, because God constantly loving you. As I said. Now, when my wife died, I was so miserable. She left. So one day, Lord says, but I love you. She always loves you. She is in the spirit. And I said, no kidding. I forgot the whole thing. Because I said, oh gee. Then, after a month or two, when I realized, every day I went to bed, and I said, oh, she's there. And Lord is there. Are you open to receive the love? If you are willing, you have to say, I am willing. So once you open yourself, love comes in, because love is already there. You have to open. And the meditation is a process to teach you to open yourself. When you were a little baby, you were open. And why Lord Jesus said you are a sinner? Because you closed the whole doors. And this is what Swami Sivananda says. You closed all the doors. So open up and surrender. That's all. And what is, when sleep will come to you, you just say surrender. And as soon as you surrender, mind, body and soul start becoming one. And you are in a deep sleep. Now, if you have good thoughts, you will have good dreams. If you love everyone, and you have all this proper living, proper thinking, and you always kind and proper, you will have nice, loving dreams. But if you are not that, and sometimes this dirt comes from the past lives too, so you have to kill it through meditation, through prayer. And all these things all come together at one point because you want it. So I want to have a nice, wonderful sleep. Now, I don't want to dream. Just say to yourself, and put your head on a pillow and say, Lord, I don't want any kind of lousy dreams. I just want to be with you. I want to go to sleep. And if I wake up tomorrow, we'll continue. So this is what whole thing is all about. And if you want to have lots of energy, you have to sleep good. Minimum 7 hours. Now some people need less sleep. They can get I know one person, 3 hours, that's it. But there are some exceptions. I need good 7-8 hours. But if you are a relaxed person, you need less sleep. But if you're a nervous wreck, you need more sleep because your body is used up. You are a nervous wreck. Tense, constantly tense. Then you need 10 hours sleep. That's it. Because you're so tense, you lose so much energy that you have to get it back. You have to heal yourself through good sleep. So first, eliminate stress. Eliminate this tension. And once you eliminate this tension, you will have more energy. You can do more work. So if you spend half an hour meditation, you will have 2 hours available because you are more relaxed. And you need less sleep. This is true. Suppose you need 10 hours sleep. You practice meditation half an hour. Before you know, you will need 7 hours sleep, even 6 hours. So it is very important that you put your life together. And by the way, if you're having nice sleep and you're happy, you don't need all this lecture. But if you're not doing it right, then listen and do something about that. and then you will be happier. You will have more energy. You'll do more. You will enjoy more. So this is very, very important thing to remember. So try this technique. Before you go to bed, just stop. 10-15 minutes. Brush, and just chant a mantra. I chant a mantra, my own mantra, my guru had mantra. So when I go upstairs, I chant my mantra. Mantra means Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayan, Shakti Ma, Divine Mother. That's her name. You just say her name. Ma, Shakti. Shakti is power. Ma. Just remember Ma. Or Ram. Very nice mantra. Ram. That's a wonderful mantra. Ram. Ram. R-A-M. It's one powerful mantra. Or Om. There is no mantra greater than Om. So just chant Om, Om, Om. And you will be right there. Yes, you sleep like a baby. Wonderful. So, now, I like to invite you. I am starting my yoga classes soon. My yoga classes at the Sivananda Yoga Center, 2307 Baina Boulevard, Wilmington, Delaware. Now, my classes, yoga classes I give will start January 29th, 7:30, that's Monday, 7:30 in the evening to 9:30, 2 hours. And 7 lessons will cost you only $60. And all money goes to the Sivananda Center. And we are collecting money to open a school in India. So nobody is paid there. Now, if you take this yoga, meditation, you want to learn yoga, hatha yoga, exercise, pranayama, breathing technique, and also meditation, I'll teach you step by step how to do meditation. And then relaxation technique. So all these things, so give me a call, 733-7576, and I'll enroll you. Now, if you have no money, you can take it free. I won't charge you. That's all. Because I'm not working for money. We want to spread the word. But come and learn, because you will be happier. And also experience love and experience good health. And this is a good thing to do. Now, if you know yoga, practice every day. At least a little bit hatha yoga, a little bit of meditation are good thing to do. So, thank you for watching the show, and tell your friends to watch this show every Thursday, 5:30 to 6. Hari Om Tat Sat.